Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Decoupaging with Michelle. So glad to have you join me. Just have a single project I'm going to work on in this video, and I'm super excited about this, to share this with you. This is a pretty large piece. This is a vase. If you see it's skinny but very large. And so I found this at one of the local thrift shops, and I love, I love unique and odd shaped vases and glasses and jars and stuff like that. So I thought this would be really great to decoupage today. So this, because it's so large, it really requires a large napkin. So I have this giant napkin, and it has it's a long one of those long skinny ones, and I thought this would look really good. We're coming into lavender season here, and the lavender plants are blooming and the farms are getting ready to open. So I thought, you know what, this would be great to make. So I just thought that would be really cool. So I'm going to start by taking my Mod Podge, and we never shake it. We always roll it to mix it up, and we don't shake it because that causes air bubbles, and we don't want air bubbles in our designs. So then I have my brush. This is a plaid Mod Podge brush. I think I got my brush at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. I might have even gotten this from Amazon. So I want to start out first by really centering my napkin as much as I can, the design, on the vase. So I think I might pull that over. And if you notice, I've already soft edged this, so I've taken my water pen, and I've gone along the edges here, and I've made a very soft edge, if you can see that. And by doing that, what it does is it then blends in really nicely into the white paint. The paint I use is Rust-Oleum chalk paint in the color Linen White. And I think I get it at Walmart. So you can get these products pretty much anywhere. So I think I like how that looks. I think that's fairly centered. So I'm going to, now that I like the placement of it, let me just even this bottom out a little bit. There we go. I'm going to hold this in place. Sometimes these larger ones can be a little challenging, but I think we got it. And then I'm going to flip this over. Now this is a fairly big space, so I'm going to put a large amount of Mod Podge on my brush, and I'm going to just paint this on, or spread this on here on my jar. And I don't want any gloopity gloops or big globs of Mod Podge. I want it to be tacky, so I'm going to go over this and get any of those globs off. I just want it to be on here tacky. The tacky allows it to stick, but it is not going to bubble or tear the napkin. So I have a crease in my napkin here, so I want to go up on that crease like that. So now that I have that really centered on there nicely, I'm just going to work my way over. I am going to put a little bit of Mod Podge on my brush just because it's really dry and it's scraping. I don't put a lot on there. I just need enough to kind of dampen the brush. I don't really want to put any Mod Podge on from this side. I'm just trying to adhere it to the Mod Podge that's on there. Okay. And this is looking fantastic, you guys. Oh my gosh. So there's a local lavender farm, or we have quite a few here in the Midwest where I live, around my area. There's one in particular that she has. It's a lavender farm, and she's all other kinds of flowers, and she has a little shop. It's called the Flower Shop on her property, and you can buy all kinds of really cool local artisan craft stuff. And so I may actually go ahead and see if I can put this in her flower box shop for the season, and maybe somebody will purchase it and fill it with nice dry lavender. I think that would be beautiful. So I put the rest of the Mod Podge on that side, and I'm going to pull this over. When I do this, it allows it to stay straight on there, get the wrinkles out, or keep the wrinkles out. And then I'm just going to go back and forth like this, and this should lay on here pretty straight. And then just follow the curve of the napkin. And look how beautiful that looks. And I'm going to add a little bit of Mod Podge just so my brush is really dry again here. And I'm going to do the same thing here. Now this napkin here has a little bit of a fold in it, so I'm going to hold that down. And there we go. And that looks actually pretty gosh darn good, you guys. Make sure if there's anything that I see. All right, you guys, that looks fan. I like this. Of course, you know my favorite part of always doing the projects is indeed the plastic wrap. So let's see if I can do the plastic wrap successfully. Oh, look at that. That was easy peasy. So we're going to get our saran wrap, or plastic wrap rather, and I'm just going to lay it over this whole design. And I'm just going to give it a good rub. I'm going to rub in the edges here really nicely. And rub this in. And I think this is going to be perfect. Look at that. So what I'll do is I'll let this dry, excuse me, for 24 hours. And then I will do my top coat, my clear coat, to protect the paint and the design. You know, if we use it for fresh flowers, the water won't hurt it. And I use this Duraclear by Deco Art. I get it from Hobby Lobby. And so this is what I seal all of my jars and glass with. And so I think that's awesome, you guys. What do you think? Super excited. So you guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you learned something new that might help you in some of the crafts that you're doing. And I love to see what you guys are doing, so please share any crafts that you're making. Just love to see how creative and the ways that people express themselves. So thank you so much, and remember, if you like what you see, go ahead and hit that subscribe button.